Hello, welcome back. This is going to be a super short. I do have a full service video of a caliber 586 Cyma, but I'm just going to do a quick time of, a time lapse of taking it apart and back together again. I just wanted to see the final result because this one, the case has been sent off to be restored and has come back. It's a plated case, so that has been restored. It was in pretty good condition, but it was a little bit pitted and kind of let it down. You can see it has a very nice bevel, which they have preserved very nicely. That is with replated in California. It used to be in Canada, now they're in California. Done a superb job on that. Very nice stepped bezel, and I left the case back because it has a little bit of marks, but I prefer just to leave that as is. And you can see the Cyma markings on the inside. This is what you'd call a jumper watch of the time period. You have a 38mm case, and what is spectacular about this watch is the dial and hands and movement. This can come together very nicely. Look at that. Beautiful dial on this, and it has one of my all-time favorite wristwatch hands, which are quite it's kind of a design Cyma went for. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's kind of like skyscraper hands, or if aircraft control towers. We have like the long pillar with a little observation in the, I don't know, you can call it whatever you want, but they're just absolutely gorgeous. And of course, being a Cyma caliber 586, if I'm saying it correct, it's just a stunning movement. It's one of my favorites. I've done a movement review on these and they do get a very high score. This is an earlier one from the 40s. The later ones, they have a Cyma Flex on here. This is an earlier one. I don't know, it's probably I don't know when it's from. I reckon this one's around probably be 1940s, so that's my guess. But the still beautifully made, and the way the you can see here the hairspring stud, the way it's kind of put into the balance cock. It's just lovely. This tensions with the screw that opens, lets it out. Instead of a screw being screwed into the stud, it's the tension of the piece of the bridge here. It's just absolutely beautifully made, and it has just the way the springs and everything, things have been put in this, just really nice. I might slow that down and show you a couple of the details as taking it apart. I can actually show you a shock protected one. There's another one I have acquired. This one is got the plated case as well, and this case a little bit more worn than the other one. Different design of the case. It does not have the beveling. This is more of a rounded design, but this one I'm also going to send in to get the case restored, because the dial is just a beautiful waffle dial in very good condition. That's just a piece of dirt on the sub dial down there. You have a little bit of discoloration on the edge, but absolutely acceptable for a watch this age. This one does have the shock protected movement, so you can see the beautiful regulator, the way they've done this. You can see how they've made a notch in it. That is to make room for the pin that holds the Cyma Flex shock protection in place. But these are just fantastic movements, really nice. I got a high score on my movement score chart, which you can see on my website, www.mitka.co.uk. Anyway, back to the other Cyma. I'm going to now take that apart in time lapse and put it back together in time lapse, and you're going to see the finished watch on my wrist with a new strap. at the time-lapse service of this Cyma. What a fantastic movement. You can see some of the really nice decorations and features of this movement. Again, just look at that ratchet wheel with the engraved Cyma, the starburst pattern, the high glossed beveled edges. You have the wear plate underneath the cran wheel, very nice. You have the different, you have this Corte Geneve finish on, very fine on the main plate. You have the pelage on the underneath on the main plate. That meant the bridges. The pelage on the main plate, and again on the dial side. Very nice. Overall, just fantastic movement. Really precise as well. You can see on the time graph, I'm just going to keep very good time. And the dial is just fantastic on this. Look at those hands. I'm going to pop the case back on. Here you can see the case back and case back reference. What a watch, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Got everything you want, isn't it? Oversized case, that's 38mm, quite a chunky case. That's been restored. Left the case back as in original condition, unpolished. Still got the original finish going down here. Those hands are just something else, aren't they? Just spectacular. I really like this watch. Huge lugs for a watch from this is a 1940s watch. I guess it would be for somebody with poor eyesight. I don't know. It's compared to a lot of watches from this time period. Just to compare here, say men's Cyma from the same time period. It just shows how big this watch would have been back in the day. So yeah, very cool. Now I just need to find a strap for it. Look at that. Looks like I've got one of these pocket watch conversions on my wrist. It's bloody humongous. Very cool though. What a beautiful watch. I really like this one, especially the two-tone finish on the dial. It's fantastic. And I got a big eye sub dial like that with a no scratches whatsoever. It's just special in itself. What a beautiful watch. Super happy with this one. Will be available soon, over the weekend at least, on www.mitka.co.uk. Could be yours. It's a hard one to let go, but I got to make a living as well to sponsor this. To sponsor, you know, various other watch projects and car projects, and yeah, check out the website. Lots of cool watches available, and you could also have your watch serviced with me if you feel happy with that. Anyway, till next time, have a good one.